Hi everyone, this is Ida of Created to Create. Welcome back to my channel. If you are not 18 years or older, this video content is not intended for you. I have been playing, guys, a couple years ago, maybe even 3 years ago, I received a stocking. I hosted a swap, a Christmas. I would host the Not So Secret Santa swap. And one of the ladies who entered, her presentation was amazing. Her name is Emma Mangiafico. She did some altered stockings for the ladies that were in her group. And when I hosted that swap, I wasn't really able to share the stockings completely because they were packaged so nicely and I didn't want to ruin her presentation. But she didn't have time to make one for me. So she had said that she would make one and send it, and she did. And she made me this beautiful stocking. I will link that video in the description box. You can have a look for inspiration. And anyway, I was remembering that stocking. I have it put away and I've been looking for it. I know it's put away in a box and I can't find the box that has all the stockings. And hers is in there because it's so pretty. Hers and Miss Betty's. Anyway, I wanted to send a couple things to a couple of my friends before Christmas because I don't know if you guys know, but I have been dealing with some medical issues and I need to have a procedure done, and it's going to be in December, so I'm not sure what I'll be able to get done before then. So I kind of had a few things that I had been gathering up for a couple of my friends, and I wanted to present them in a nice way. So I remembered Miss Emma's stocking, and my daughter Abby had some stockings that she used last year, but she wasn't going to use them this year. And I did go looking to buy stockings, but for some reason, my Hobby Lobby, they normally have a large selection of stockings. I haven't been able to find any. They haven't had any. They've got all kinds of Christmas decorations, but not stockings. So when she showed me hers, they were plain. Just this one was solid white and then a pink one. And so I thought, well, I'll alter those. And I had this image that I purchased on Etsy last year, I believe. And I wanted them to be shabby. So I put this vintage lady on here with the script. And on the white one, it shows up really, really nice. The image is real light. On the pink one, she had to make it darker because the image is so light, it might not show up on the pink one. But I personally like the light color better. But this is the first one that I did. So she added the image for me, and this is sublimation, so it's soft to the touch. It's not vinyl or anything like that. And she did it on both sides. So I had her do it on both sides. Now this icicle trim right here, Miss Emma, when she when she entered the swap, she did send me a hostess gift, and it had tons of beautiful trims and stuff like that. This was one of the trims. These icicles, iridescent icicles, were in there, and it was a piece, but it was long enough that I had a nice piece to put on the front and on the back of this one, and I used it all up. I've been hunting for it because it's beautiful. And so I added some ribbon that I had bought a couple years ago as well. This beautiful velvet ribbon, and has the bling on it. Then I added the trim that Miss Emma had sent me. And like I said, I had my daughter put the image on there before I even started. And then I have a piece of beautiful lace down here that was gifted to me by some of the beautiful, lovely, crafty ladies on YouTube. This one, I think, came from my friend Jacqueline, but I could be wrong. It could be Carolyn, but I think it was Jacqueline. And she's Metal Art 001 here on YouTube. She does amazing cards. Anyway, I decided that I was going to alter this. And right here, I just did like a cluster of roses. I really didn't do poinsettias because I didn't really have any. But I added like a crochet snowflake that I picked up. I think I bought it on Ally. I put a couple of them in here. And then these snowflakes, the white ones down here that look like doilies, these are from the Dollar Tree, you guys, this year. So I split one in half and just tucked them in. And then I added some roses. This one, and I like to mix up my flowers. These beautiful pink spray picks with the satin flowers, those came from my friend Sonia, and she gifted me a large bag of those. So I took one and I kind of snipped it apart because I like to tuck them in different areas. And then I added some, this is like a crepe paper rose that I had made. And this is a Prima flower, so I kind of mix and match. And then this little icicle twigs right here, these came from my friend Jacqueline. I think she said she avocado dyed them, and they look like a pale pink. They're gorgeous, they're beautiful. So I had a piece on my desk and I wanted to incorporate it into this one, and I love the way it came out. Here's the bow in the back that I did, and this bow is a bow that my friend Sonia had made with a Christmas swap that she had sent me, or a Christmas. She did enter some of my swaps, so it could have been a swap or just a Christmas blessing that she sent me. It might have been a blessing. And and the beautiful trims that she uses, I save all the trims, guys, because you never know what you're creating and what that little piece of trim might be the missing thing that you're missing on your project. So I save it all. And then I added a bow right here from another piece of trim that I saved from Happy Mail or swaps. And then I added my crochet snowflake there. And I love, love, love the way this stocking looks. And I have a few goodies in here, but I'm not done yet. I actually bought something and it's too big to fit in here, so I'm going to have to just wrap it and leave it on the outside. But this is the first one that I created. There's both sides. On here I didn't add a cluster of flower because with stockings you only ever see one side of it. So I decided to do all the decorations on this side. I think it depends on if you're left-handed or right-handed how you hang your stockings. This is the way I always hang mine, so that's where I put them. But look at these gorgeous stockings. They were just, my daughter just had them lying around in her house, and I said, ooh, can you do this for me? And she's pretty good about doing that. So anyway, this is one of them. Let me move this one and let me get the other one. And then the other one she had, because she had all the same for her and the children, she had a pink one. So here is the pink one that I altered. Look at how beautiful it is. I still see the glue. I just completed this one and I haven't taken my heat gun to it yet. Normally I'll blow it with the heat gun and that kind of melts away all the glue webs that you get on your projects, but I haven't done it yet. So I added a piece of trim here that was gifted to me by my friend Jackie. Both of these were. I added them here. Here's those snowflakes again that I tucked in. There's another crochet snowflake. And then I just added, you know, the flowers, the picks. And this tassel was actually one that I created and I didn't use. And it says holiday on there. And I thought it would look pretty just hanging down. This is not glued on there. This is, I just kind of looped it around some of the flowers so it would hang right there. And I added this piece of lace. Ooh, my light is turned off, you guys. I don't know if that's better or worse. Anyway, I'll share the other one now that I have the light on a little bit more. And I added this trim right here, and it's beautiful. See, my daughter had to darken the image because the image was really, really light, and possibly it wouldn't have stood out if she left it as light as it was. So she did have to darken it a little bit. And then on top, I just added some trim. It didn't have any trim or anything up here. I added some lace trim. And then here's that bow that I was telling you about that my friend Sonia had wrapped one of our gifts with. She would always send Carolyn and I. Carolyn is Tea Time and Dolls. About the same thing, and she did the most beautiful presentation as far as wrapping and all that. And this was one of those beautiful bows that was on the package, and I never took it apart. I just put it away. So I added it to the back of this stocking, and I love, love, love the way it came out. They're not exactly the same, but they're similar. Here is the back side. I didn't have any more of the icicle trim to add to this one, but it's still beautiful. I still love it. So that's the second one. Let me share that first one with you again. Here, this little bow is the little piece of trim that I had left over from the bow that I used in the back of the other one, and just tucked it in there and glued it there, and I think it's beautiful. I felt like it was missing something there. So let me move that one and let me share that other one with y'all again now that my light is on. And here is the other one. Look at how beautiful they are. Isn't that pretty? Look at the icicles up here. The beautiful trim, and they're so pretty. I know they're going to twinkle with the Christmas lights. And there's my bow in the back. This tool is a part of that bow because she had actually wrapped it around our gift. So I had a piece left over, and I just made another bow and tucked it behind this bow that I created with the snowflake. But again, these were totally inspired by the stocking that Miss Emma Mangiafico had created for me. I felt this was a good way to send my friends, a few things that I had for them, and something that they could display in their craft room during the holidays, because both of these ladies are shabby chic type of ladies, so I think they will enjoy these. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. That's all I wanted to share with y'all today. I hope everyone is having a great day, and God bless. Bye.